Okay guys, what's up? So this week we're going to do something a little bit new. We're here on spring break in Hilton Head, South Carolina, and as you can see, I got a little bit of a fishing headquarters set up here. I'm going to be splitting the videos up by day. They're going to be a mixture between salt and fresh water. So yeah, I went fishing today and got a redfish, which is good to start out, but I will see you guys tomorrow. Guys, so today we're going to be doing some saltwater fishing. This will be the first day that I film. Hopefully we'll get some flounder, redfish, maybe a speckled sea trout, but yeah, I'll see you when I get there. Guys, so we're here. Right there is where I caught my redfish yesterday. I've got a jerkbait with me, got a swim bait, but I also have some shrimp and some cut mullet. So in just a second I'm going to throw my cast net and try and get a few more mullet, but I haven't thrown one of those in quite a while, so I will probably bitterly fail. So we'll see in just a second. I'm going to show you one throw because I haven't seen any bait bust. So, well, here goes nothing. I probably won't catch anything. There's no bait around, so I'll probably fail. That was horrible. One more time. That was a little bit better. Still no bait around, so there's most likely not anything in there. But yeah, I don't feel anything. Nothing. Okay, so saltwater fishing was a complete bust. I didn't catch anything but a little pinfish. So I changed to what I know best, and that is bass fishing. So we're gonna see if we can get some. There's definitely a lot of turtles in here. Hello, Mr. Gator. Okay, there's a lot of fish right there. Hopefully one of those is a bass. Does not seem like it. I just reeled that in and a big old bass came and hit it, so we're gonna try and get him. Got him. Oh no, he came off again. Oh, God. The drag isn't set. Alright, here we go. I wonder if he's on a bed or something. He's right here. Let's see if I can't get him again. I don't know if he'll bite again. No, come back. I'm using a KVD Game Hog by Strike King. The 1/16 ounce tungsten 4/0 hook. That was a pretty decent bass too. I think he's got it. Yep, there he is. Alright, so I'm already having more success than saltwater fishing today. It's a little 1-pounder. Maybe 1.5. I tried to turn off the camera, but I ended up having to move because he came over, he was interested in that bass. But yeah, so see if we can get some more. There's another one, he's gonna come over here too. Yep, here he comes. Alright, I'm out of here. Oh, he's back in the water. That's a quick release. So I had to move ponds because that alligator wanted every single fish I caught, and I did have to sneak through security, but this pond is a lot dirtier, so I switched to a black and blue jig. Hopefully, I'm hoping that they're going to be bedding in some of the clear ponds because they were bedding last year just a week earlier than this. So if I don't catch anything here, I'll probably move again, which does not look promising, this pond. And then there's another alligator over there, so I'll see you guys in a little bit. Guys, I moved and there's another big alligator right there. These places are infested with them. I did just have a bite on a drop shot, so hopefully I'll be able to get this guy. But there's a lot of alligators in here, so I'll probably have to move as soon as I catch one. Let's see if we can get closer to him. Right here. What are these two gators doing? I don't know if they're about to fight. Right there over where those golfers are is the pond I want to get to, but I will not be able to do that till later. So for now I'm just going to keep skipping around to these little things, because there are bass in almost every one of these, but they're not as big as in that pond. Guys, so this is the pond that, if they're spawning, they're going to be in. One of them. I have a couple more ponds after this. But this pond actually has some fairly decent sized bass in it. So hopefully we'll be able to find those bass. Hopefully the little alligator that was here last year didn't eat them either. Oh, there's one. Got him. Oh boy. That's a big bass for this little pond. Good lord. That's probably one of the bigger ones today. I'd say he's close to 2 pounds actually. Yeah, that's a nice bass for this little pond. Oh, there's a turtle. A lot of turtles in here. Last year there was a little alligator that was in here and he tried to eat every single bass I caught. I don't see him. So I think he might have gotten too big for this little pond, which is good. And I know there are more bass than that because I caught quite a few last year. Hopefully there's one under that bank over there. Okay, let's move down a bit. Oh, bluegill. I don't see any more bass yet. They're in here though. Oh, there's a bite. Got him. Oh, that was a little one. I didn't realize how little he was. Get around here. Guys, I think I see a small bass on a bed over there. Can't really tell from this angle because of how far he's away, but we'll find out if it's a fish or not. It's a little bass, I believe. I'll try and get him. Okay guys, so I just saw a bass that was right there. Maybe he'll take it if I'm lucky, but I don't think he will. I think he saw me too early. I have some sort of, I don't know what they are. They might be crappie or something. They're pretty big. Keep seeing them swim by right there. Might go get a smaller drop shot bait so I can try and get one. Oh, there's that bass. There's a decent bass right there. Oh man, that bass is chasing those bluegill around. Just found this little sparkly drop shot bait. I don't even know where they came from. It's tiny. Hopefully that'll do the trick. I can see it shimmering from here. He turned around. He's looking at it. He's nose up to it. Oh, he's not taking it. Oh, there's 2 of them now. Man, I don't know what else to try. I didn't bring a whole bunch of stuff today. I'm gonna try a Senko actually. If I can't get this guy, I might downsize the hook. Hopefully, it's not big, but I'm gonna go to a tiny hook if I have to. Okay, so I threw my jig in here. Is that a fish? Oh, no. I couldn't get that bass, so I'm probably gonna move in about 2 minutes. He's just not locked onto that bed yet, so whatever though. We'll go find a few more ponds. Just a second. Moved to a new pond finally. I could not get that bass off the bed. Either of them. There were two. This pond's a little bit different. I kind of found it back behind some of these condos and houses, but it doesn't look too bad. There's not a whole lot of cover on this side, but there's definitely a lot of cover on the other side of the pond, so hopefully there's some bass sitting over there. And maybe I'll find one further into the spawn so I can actually catch one, but we'll see. So I got a decent bass out of this pond. This is my second bass, but the first one was small. Not sure how big this one is. He seems decent though. Oh yeah, that's a nice bass for this. That's fat. That one's got to be almost 2.5. That is a chunky bass. Wow. Look at that thing. So we just got to the beach. We're gonna start our shark fishing day. I caught about 13 mullet this morning. Found some dead ones, so hopefully we'll be able to hook into something, whether it's a shark or redfish, anything like that. But yeah, we'll get set up and I'll see you in a bit. Alrighty guys, so bass fishing was pretty good. The ocean fishing was not so good, so we're gonna head back to the ponds that I hit a couple days ago and try and catch some bass. So here we go. Alrighty, so that alligator is over there. He's further away from my spot than the last time though, which is good. I'm not really supposed to be in here, but they haven't said anything to me yet, so the alligator's still here. We did have a cold front coming, so I'll still be biting. It's about 15 degrees colder. It's like, I think it's 61 right now. It was in the high 70s yesterday, in the day before, but yeah, like I said, saltwater fishing was a bust, so I'm just gonna bass fish for a little while and see if we can't do okay. Throwing a little Texas rig. I got a drop shot, a jig, and a topwater. So usually alligators go for topwater, but hopefully they're not too active right now since it's a little bit colder. They're not out sunning like usual, which is a good sign. There's one. And the alligator is not moving, which is good. Okay. So a lot of these fish are small in this pond. I do have a couple of ponds that have bigger bass, but they're a lot harder to catch. So, oh, there's a start. So I am changing bait just because I don't want to keep using all those. I'm changing to a Straight King rodent in California craw. I haven't really tried these here ever, but basically I'm using a 1/8 ounce tungsten flipping weight, very small. Yeah, so that looks pretty good. Bluegill got ripped in half. Huh. I know there's a shad in here, but I don't know. I didn't know there were bluegill. I've never caught one. I did catch a shad by accident before. Okay guys, so I found another pond. Those carp were just not biting at all. I threw everything I had at them, basically shrimp, mullet, even skills, and I couldn't bite, so. Found another pond that I fished last year. It had some nice bass in it. A little bit too dirty for my Texas rig right now, but I'm going to throw probably just my spinnerbait. That's all really I have tied up that's bright enough for in here. I actually think the other side of the pond's a little bit cleaner, so. In here? I've caught them all through. I go to every pond here.
Even that tiny pond?
Yeah, there's actually pretty decent bass in that tiny pond.
I know. I caught a 14-incher back there. Well, aren't they kind of not so beautiful?
One of them is like black.
I know. That's a swamp over there. It's a swamp.
So is this though, isn't it?
No. It's not.
Oh, I see a big bass.
Yeah.
Right here, right in front of me.
Yeah, they're kind of near.
Oh, he didn't take it.
They're kind of near the bed. You got that thing. Dang. That's nice. Where did you see that? Whoa!
Do you know how to use a camera or a phone? Do you know how to take a picture?
Yeah.
You take a picture?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
That's huge.
Thank you.
I've caught a bass like this big, but it was like 4 pounds.
Mm.
You round up.
You want to hold them?
I've hold lots of bass. kind of like I've hold bass, but like it's kind of been a while.
Yeah, that's all right.
A month or two.
Apparently that's a giant. All those kids are gonna come fishing now, so I made some new friends. Oh, I was planning on moving ponds, but apparently not anymore. Okay, I just felt a little nibble. I don't know what that was. I don't think it was a bass. It felt like 1,000 little bites. Yeah, no, that was not a bass. This pond is so small, I've already fished the whole thing. And now I'm stuck fishing with these kids and their grandpa now. Guys, so this is our last day, unfortunately, in Hilton Head. We're gonna make this count. Hopefully we'll get a few last minute bass. It's got out kind of late because I was at the beach fishing this morning and didn't catch anything other than a couple of horseshoe crabs, which kind of sucked. But yeah, so hopefully we'll get a few more bass before we go. And then we'll be back to Michigan for some 38-degree weather and a bass fishing tournament coming up. So I'm gonna try another different Texas rig bait today. It's a Buddha Bait Co. 4-inch baby mama. She's kind of like a little crawfish, but should work back in here. The water's pretty clear, which means I will be using a natural bait, because if it wasn't, I'd probably use black and blue. It's been working best down here. The bass are spawning, but I haven't seen any in this pond. They might have spawned a little bit early, or they're just on the other side and I can't see them. So, all right, let's see if that works. Come on. All right, here we go. That was just practice. This is for real. Hey, what do you know? It's a small guy, but who cares? Start it off. I think he took my Senko. And I got my ring still. Man, that is a black bass. And there he goes. Sorry, buddy. Nice old chunk. That made a weird noise. Alright, let's get some more fish. Come on. I want at least 7 fish before I go. They don't know us to be out of this pond, but give me a few out of here. I know there's a big boy I haven't caught yet because I saw him the other day. Alright, let's see. It looks like there'd be one on this side of the log. That was a bad cast. Holy crap. Let's get a better cast up in there. There we go. Fish, work with me. There we go. I'm right under that tree. Alright, maybe on the other side of it. That was another bad cast. Dang it. Oh, bird tried to take that. Got him. That thing came and chased. Oh, that's a decent fish. That thing chased it all the way up. Watch out, I'm gonna flip him. He's about the same size as the last one I caught.
Nice. There's a couple nice ones in here.
Yeah, there's like a 4-pounder that was down there. I couldn't catch him though because he saw me right away.
What was it doing, just sitting there? Just right by the bank?
No, it was kind of just swimming along. It's a fat bass. Dude, that thing must have been spawning. Yeah. Getting ready to.
I know what you're talking about. I used to live in Wisconsin. We were pretty cold there.
Come on, where all the bass at? I gotta catch like 11 before I go. That's my goal. I have 2 so far.
Okay.
And I just got here, so.
Nice.
Yeah.
I get like...
Come on, seriously. Dang it. He was biting it. I gotta try and go to more than just this pond too. Oh, oh, did you see that? I wasn't even ready for that. I saw the slack out. Dang, I wasn't ready for that one.
Which ponds are you gonna go to? Like, this is the best one that I found yet in Shipyards.
If you go down the road and turn right and go to the huge pond that's down by the golf course, there's a big bass. There's some big bass in there.
Like the one by the roundabout?
No, so if you start heading back towards the main gate, and then you take a right instead of going back towards the main gate. There's a big dirty pond down the road, but there are giant bass in it. You just have to use like black and blue. That's black and blue, and I used a spinner bait in there. Got him. That thing's tiny. That's a giant.
Monster. How did that thing get hooked?
I have no idea. Well, I'm at 3 now. Alright, now let's go for something a little bit more reasonable. Oh, dang it. He had it.
There's a decent amount of bass in here.
For a little pond, yeah.
For how small the pond is.
See if I can get that guy.
Have you ever tried the otter pod?
Which one? I've tried basically all of them in the shipyard. All the ones I can find.
Really bad.
Huh?
A lot of them are bad, you know?
Yeah. The only one that I know is really bad is the one that's opposite of the giant pond out by the roundabout. Like the one right on the other side of the road. I just hit that turtle. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the big pond, like...
Oh no, I think he let go. He had it.
Wide.
So did I. This thing is so small it's not even funny. Oh dude, that's a giant.
Monster.
Look at that.
Caught more weeds than fish.
Yeah, I know. Oh boy. Look at that. Beautiful color. Giant.
I'll slip the tail. You've caught it before? Nope.
Oh, wait. Oh. Yeah. Another little guy. He's a little bit better. Oh no.
Yeah,
Let him go.
I know, I'm just shaking it a little.